we also request that as a mentee, you also observe the mentor as well as you also participate in the session so that in the very near future, you can also be a mentor of a colleague. Okay po ba yun? No? So welcome once again with our Advancing CDIO Faculty Mentoring Coaching Program and Session. So before we start, of course, we will ask really our dear God to be with us so that we're always reminded that in everything that we do here, serbisyo para sa bayan, but ultimately this is really to glorify Him. So may I ask everyone to take a pause for our prayer. You all have attended in CDO. We had 5 days of CDIO training, while in Panaon and Oroqueta, we had 3 days. But of course, it was whole days. So parang equivalent din siya ng several days kasi parang ano siya, no? Mura siya o condensed CDIO training dito sa Panaon. So to look back, we would like to play this video of the CDIO training. May I request Sir Carl to please play the CDIO video.
Basically, the CDIO is originated on the practice of engineering, from conceiving, designing, implementing, and operating. Throughout the years, this CDIO has been also innovating, has been transforming in such a way that it can be applied to different programs. Now, the CDIO is basically a framework that can be adopted on how we are going to, especially to implement the OBE.
Is that they're going to evaluate your existing program, identify areas where CDIO can be applied. So I'm sure that you're already immersed in your program and you know you're trying to you need to evaluate, you know, whether your program is and what areas can you apply CDIO.
Aspect teachers, dili lang ta public school teachers. Supposedly dapat ang nagkuha ani nga kurso ilang if foresee nga di naman ko pwede may mo public teacher, pwede may kumahimo dayong homeschool teacher.
And then ang iyang gift treatment kay I need to strive to get it on time and then I need to practice solving on my own.
Thank you so much. That was a few minutes of looking back at what we have attended, no? What we have gone, what we have been through sa CDIO nga training. So now that we're done with the training, we selected, of course, we selected the CDIO champs. And of course, we know those coming from our, those coming from our Cagayan de Oro, because we did that from March, the entire 3 weeks or 2 weeks of March. But here we had last week we've done CDIO training parallel with DT at Panaon campus. So ito yun sila, no? It's a hybrid, unlike in Cagayan de Oro na the entire training was a webinar with faculty mentoring coaching program na ano naka face to face. So here it's a hybrid. Our um our speaker Rogin or our master trainer was on Zoom kasi taong bahay man siya diri sa Cagayan de Oro. Kami man tanan ng lakaw so dapat na ibilin. So si Rogin namong gibilin, and of course we had faculty from Panaon and Oroqueta. No? There were 20 of them during that training. So of course there were group tasks, and of course there were also individual tasks. Unlike in Cagayan de Oro, talagang individual tanan ang mga gipang buhat. So similar activities, similar workshop outputs, medyo na alay modification gamay, no? These are our completers of our CDIO training in Panaon and Oroqueta. This is after, I think this was Thursday. So we did the Tuesday, Wednesday full days and Thursdays full days of advancing CDIO. That is located in Panaon. That's their building. Okay. So medyo na yung mga pawaki-waki. Kani siya ang pang social media. Kani siya ang pang individual social media. Kani na mo mga favorite na nabungkag na gid kay mi, no? Mga ingana. So we enjoyed staying at CDI at Panaon, doing the CDIO training with them. But of course, we selected our CDIO champions from Panaon and Oroqueta who will join this journey in ensuring that we help develop our students in terms of creating that innovative minds. But we all know, as we have emphasized, when we wanted to develop innovation or innovative mindset in our students using CDIO and design thinking framework, we always begin with our faculty. And a lot of researchers and researches have emphasized that when you want to begin changing something in the university and you want things to change and to create that skill in our students, we begin with the main source and with the most important source of in the university, or the most important resource in the university, our faculty. And that's the reason why CITL did this, no? And of course, dili ang gyud tanan pwede mahimong advocates na amang gyud tay pilion na mga advocates nga makapakita gyud sad, no? They become our role models, they become our prime movers, they also become our inspiration. And in Oroqueta and Panaon, we selected 10 out of 20 who joined the training. Aside from they have completed all the tasks within only 3 days, they also have shown depth, alignment, and quality of their outputs. So here they are. We welcome once again them into this next step of the CDIO journey. So pwede po bang palakpakan ang mga bagong bagong recruit ba ni sa natong tawag ani sa kulto, mga we welcome them. Kulto tawag ani kada kulto na. So we welcome them once again. Ako sa silang isa-isa ko, no? Dr. Lenny Aniaspa, our campus director. Daghan gud yapon. Actually, Ma'am Lenny, karon no, ako ang assignments, because I'm a student right now, is discussing how important it is that leaders and the management and administrators lead the way in terms of innovations. I'll discuss that later in my assignment, no, as a student. But really, Ma'am Lenny, you'll be our inspiration, no, na isa sa mga successful ways to ensure that a program is going to be successful or effective, or will really be implemented, is when the leader takes the step. No, iba talaga yung mag-una-una ang pinaka leader in that campus, and we are looking forward for that in Panaon. So we welcome once again Dr. Lenny in our CDIO kulto. Lamay kay kulto in our CDIO elite group, char. We also welcome Miss Joy May El Taton from USTP Panaon. No, we also welcome Mr. Mark Arcilia of USTP Panaon as well. And then we also welcome um, Miss Judilyn Cualbar, no, IT of USTP Panaon, and Miss April Bantoy, Dayan Caseros, April Dayan from USTP Oroqueta, also our CDIO coordinator. Welcome, Miss April. We also have Miss Michi Roa from Oroqueta. Hello po. Welcome to this CDIO faculty mentoring session. We also welcome our CDIO champion, Miss Gemaline Richa of USTP Oroqueta. And then we also have Mr. Leonard Tare of USTP Panaon, and Mr. RV Joy Liedo from USTP Panaon as well, and Engineer Dayan Banawan from USTP Oroqueta. Good morning po and welcome to this group. Do? Okay, you are also joining our CDIO champions from CDO. Okay? So I hope na scroll ninyo ang mga list sa participants, nakita ninyo ilahang mga faces there nga naakaron sa ato ang gallery. We have Miss Nestle Bakatan from our College of Technology, Sir Arnel Trovero from CSTE, Ms. Petal Maydal from CITC, Architect William Harvey Evangelista from our SEA. We also have from CSTE, Mr. Julian Apalisok, Engineer Rosalie Vertudes from SEA, Dr. John Robert Guerrero, also new, very new faculty, no? But we are really appreciative of how Engineer Guerrero participated. So CSM, also faculty member of CSM. Dr. Vera Carla Caingles is from SEA, Civil Engineering, and Engineer Jasper Jimentesa, also from SEA. So they are our 10 CDIO champions from Cagayan de Oro. And then you'll be joining them, no? So daghan-daghan na ta. But again, may I emphasize that as of this moment, mentors, but you will be our mentees. As of this moment, mentees, but in the future, you will be also mentoring others, no? Kay kung natay virus nga gusto, sana na mo spread kanina virus unta, no? Kanang daghan ta mag-advocate for helping our students develop that innovative but we also would, of course, you notice, no, ato aging gikuha kato kitang open for new the faculty of love for learning, and we see a potential na they can really help us create that innovative mindset of our students. So this one I've presented already sa ato ang mga mga CDIO champions. So the CDIO champions, please bear with me as I reintroduce the program. Okay, so okay lang po ba mga taga Cagayan de Oro na medyo nakita na ninyo na kabalo na mo ani na program, pero nice man sad, no, na ma-review gamay unsa ini akong program na na nasudlan na kanina abi na ko sa CDIO rataman, but again you're moving to the next program, no? And if you notice, Rogin ang gasustorya dito sa video, no, but because Engineer Rogin Marcilia is the head, the program head of CDIO, pero kabantay mo na dalahi gyapon si Arvin, dalahi gyapon mag-talk si Ma'am Eileen, tapos Engineer Lloyd, and actually this program that you're in now, ako ang program head ani, which is the faculty mentoring coaching program. So usahay nami mga areas nga kami gadala, pero damay-damay all the time kung asa dapit. Ikaw ani, pero ako ning program mga ingana no, so nang ga cross me, but we're actually showing na pwede di ay gid magtinabanga, no? And dili man mo na ma-advocate kung kami mismo dili kapakita na. So may I ask, no, that we review the program, and may I ask indulgence from Cagayan de Oro na nakita na nila na process. So may I ask napangutana ko na ni sa mga taga Cagayan de Oro, no? May I ask USTP and Panaon and Oroqueta to tell us in one word, if you hear the word coach or mentor, what comes to your mind? May we see from the chat kung ano po yon? May chat, Sir Lloyd. Salamat, Ma'am Len. Teacher, pag makatudungog og coach or mentor, then Jeremy says it's teacher, it's replicate, models. Any other? Asa na itong ato ang mga USTP or Roqueta? Ano? Tayo ng ano no with CDIO Cagayan de Oro ng mga responses. Pwede gani nagbutang dito counselor, no? Mga ingana ang mga coach and mentor and facilitator, ani. Pero pag mangutana ko sa inyo, of course, pag naay coach, naay coachee, pag naay mentor, naay mentee, what do you think are the responsibilities or the attitude dapat ng isang mentee, ng isang coachee? Ano dapat ang iyahang attitude kung naamo sa session? Ano ini-expect po natin ng mga attributes or characteristics kaya? Dapat positive, sabi ni Sir Mark, and open-minded, sabi ni Ma'am Lenny, no? And Ma'am Richard, dapat open-minded and keen observer, ganun ko, open for criticisms. Ba, okay gyapon na no kanang pero lisod ba? Sir RV, good listener. Sabi ni Sir Estampa, emptied cup dapat gyud. No, di man pwede na mag-ana ta sa session na kanang ano no kanang ang ato ang ano is close and then more bit of that's why karon pa lang daan we're asking you to have that ano no because this is more of our coach and our mentors are not trying to be the most expert and because everyone's an expert in their own field. It's just that Ma'am Lenny tinuod ina iyang gipang storya no kay yung ginapang ingon ano gyud ba kung unsa iyahang attitude. Sir John, commit to learn. No, we can learn in so many of so many things. Ang question man diri is after the CDIO training, usahay after a training, unsa dayon? What then? Where do I start? Is there a follow up? How do I do this? Usahay, di ba? As we say, murag sayo raman to, then murag check up, pag-ana, pag-percent, ilang gibuhat, okay, ako tong buhaton din, usahay ako. So, na gani dayon? Murag ana, no? Sometimes we realize the difficulty when we are left out on our own. In the past, kung naay bag-o na mga faculty or naay bag-o sa isa ka training when they're new to something, bahala na sila. Di ba? Muraging ana kasagara ang ato adiri. Kung naay bag-o i-assign, naay bag-o i-designate, wala malay pagka-turnover, no? Maghugot na gidayon. Bahala na siya diha kay katong sa una sink or swim ang sad ko. Maybe we will change that, no? We look at na everyone has needs and then let's drop the sink or swim na langoy diha kay ako sa una naning kamot ko. Pwede man nga dili mo agi ang atong mga kauban. The same sa atong giagian nga medyo lisod. We can always, no? So tawad gid ingon ni Sir Arvin nga sink and swim sa una. Naghugot pud ka, sir? Ana ba? Doc dayon. So this is our faculty mentoring and coaching program, no? We first go through training, no? And then there are two things. You go to the training in a particular program, or you also go through training to be a coach before you proceed to that, no? So then we connect you with your mentor, or as if you become a mentor, we connect you with your mentee. That's the entire program, no, of this FFCP. Then we help the CITL will create that session. We also provide that venue. We also guide the mentor and the mentee on what they are going to ano. Pero of course within the session mismo, anong tawag natin diyan, pakiramdaman, no? Kung ano ba talaga ang need. And we need people who are like that, yung marunong makiramdam, no, towards our colleague. And then of course we evaluate the session, we also evaluate the program, we also evaluate each other. Kung ano ba talaga, are we improving or like that. So as of this moment, for this program, to be part of this program, parang invitation only, no? So you notice na talagang we only select people to be part of this program. And as of this moment, medyo traditional, we match, no, mga anak. For now, there's going to be a CDIO master trainer matched with CDIO. Pero this is a big program, no? The FMCP will also handle the curriculum review with the department chairs and the deans and the vice chancellors. So that is also a mentoring on how they are going to go through their curriculum review. And CITL will also facilitate that. So medyo busy ang mga department chair, academic heads, campus director, kaya it's going to be a whole a system-wide curriculum program, a curriculum review. So that's may I inform the USTP Panaon and Oroqueta champs that this is the second session for the Cagayan de Oro, no? And what is our vision for this? That we create a community of practice. And you've heard that this in CDIO. Na when we are talking to one another like colleagues, when we are discussing, when we are asking one another of tips, of strategies, when I'm getting inspiration from my colleague, when I'm also inspiring others, that is a community of practice that we wish for our university. And so this is one of the programs that we have in place. No, of course, it's just part of an entire CITL program. So here we do these things, no, which I've discussed. We draw upon the knowledge and expertise of professional practitioners and educators within USTP. We believe, no, that we have a lot of resource, a lot of experts inside USTP waiting to be tapped lang. So this allows mentees the space and time to engage in discussion about practice also. No? So they will their mentors, maybe source of knowledge, offers guidance and support. They help examine your area of practice. That's the reason why we need you to be open as well. No, we highlight your strengths, and then we look at how we can help address, because we all can grow. No, maski medyo pareha na ako, nahapit na lugar ko mag 50. Dili gyapon ko makaingon nga I'm expert in all field. No, when Sir Estampa will talk about something, when Rogin will discuss something, when Eileen will talk about something, when Arvin explains something, ano pagid gyapon ko no, minaw naagid gyapon di ay gitay makuha from one another, no, kahit medyo na kanang dili ko mo gamit og tigulang na word, no, medyo ate lugar. So that's something that we wanted to establish in USTP, na we can still learn a lot from one another. So in this program, we tailor to mentees' individual needs, and it's not a one-time project, no, or a one-day activity. That's why for CDO, this is their second session. So this is a journey, okay? So in CITL, we created venue for regular meetings to listen and discuss your ideas. So after this session, naana dayon ma-pick up ang ato ang mga mentors na na ako'y menti nga chata yang gibuhat sa iyang class ha. Will bring them to the FMCP na murag may pagka-sharing, flexible learning, teaching inside FMCP, but this time it's really something related to CDIO. So parang ganun. So we did an FMCP with design thinking with the College of Technology last time, because this College of Technology deliberately teaches design thinking. So design thinking is one of their subjects or courses in third year. And so we were with them during their training sa ilang faculty, October, November, twice in February. We helped them come up with their modules for design thinking. And so we are journeying with them with design thinking for the mentoring coaching sessions. There are a lot of design thinking mentors in USTP who are also trained in Singapore. And kung dili po to nato sila itap, mura sa to wala. Diba? So we are joined here by the instructors of design thinking as well as the design thinking mentors also. No? So we also did faculty mentoring and coaching with CDIO. And ito yung sinasabi ko na session 1 no? We were in LRC. Ito sila. So karon kay medyo daghan na sila kay naa na may taga Oroqueta and taga Panahon. Sana COVID will go so that we can safely see one another and laugh, pero pwede raman kita gyapon ta mag-see one another and laugh pero naka-Zoom lang. But nice magyapon na makalaagid ang USTP Panahon Oroqueta sometimes no when everything is okay in Cagayan de Oro. So ito po yung mga na taga CDO na CDIO champions. Ba? So no? So ito yung mga sessions nila during that time with their mentor. So this one is with Ma'am Eileen, and so you're seeing there Nestle, no? And Arnel and Vera. Okay, and this one is with Sir Rogin. This is the group. And then we also have this, no, sila ang nadiri nga, and then we have the group of Sir Lloyd. So na yung mga particular sessions. So after this, you will go to your sessions, no? And then, of course, we had a little bit of intro on coaching and mentoring. So here, ang mga taga our champs from USTP Oroqueta and Panaon, is the first time that they're going to meet their mentors and mentees. Sino kaya yung mentor and mentee nila? So for under Sir Rogin, no? Sir Leonard, Michi, and Sir Ma'am Joy May, ito po yung mga ka-co-mentees, no? Sir Harvey, Sir Robert, Sir Julian, and Ma'am Petals. Your mentor will be Engineer Marcilia. Okay? So welcome to this grupo. Kay Ma'am Eileen, Sir Ma'am April, Ma'am Diane, Sir Mark, no? And Sir RV, you will join the group of Ma'am Eileen, and your co-mentees, si Ma'am Nestle, Sir Arnel, and si Dr. Vera. Okay? For Sir Lloyd, Ma'am Lenny, Miss Judilyn, Ma'am Gemaline, you also be with Ma'am Vertudes and Sir Jasper with your mentor, Sir Lloyd. Okay ba yon? Pwede makita sa chat? Okay, mga anak. Okay ra ba? Exciting ba ang mga kagrupo ninyo? Oh, salamat Sir Jasper, Ma'am Julie, join me, Ma'am Petal, Miss Sir John, salamat kaayo. It's exciting, no, when we know also kaning a lot of the are in support group ngay ana, and it's nice when usahay di ay maka-realize ka dili ra di ikaw ang it's not that ay maka-realize ka nga inspiring di gyapon. I have some people of the same struggles, some people of the same but it's really important when you are with people na nakikita yung triumph and at the same time sharing that joy with you pag medyo na ano no, na okay ang mga inyong try og implement. Salamat Sir Mark for okay pa sa all right. When you know these people no, para anong pagkasulti ni Sir Istampa kabalo jud kon say tono ana okay kayo mga ana. So the mentors and mentees no, and then your coach during the session, um, it's not our traditional. You will be hearing a lot from the mentors. No, your mentors will just ask question, but most of the time it's you who will talk. Ang ana ang ato ang bag-o na mentoring session no, dili mo kadungog og kanang mga mentors nga ani dapat advice and all that. No, that most of the time listen to you and maybe say something, ask questions, but most of the time they will just process whatever you shared with them. Okay, so the session will share with you some of your success that you're going to share. Maybe will provide direction, ano bang susunod natin gagawin. They'll also provide some coaching, but most importantly, they'll provide support and motivation. They'll identify also, your mentors will identify saan kayang training na pwede na to sudlan. No? And you will also identify, mas gusto ko ing ani nga training, sir, na kanang mas ma-improve tami. No? Sana ing ana ato, because our students will see that kung kanang we have a love for learning and we wanted to always try to find ways to improve ourselves, no? So everything, that would be our goal. So karon, this is going to be our discussion points. Our new mentees, when we go through our breakout session, we'll ask our mentors and our co-mentees to maybe listen muna to our new mentees on their 3-day training. No? They can share their reflections. Ano ba ang pinaka nadumduman nila last week? Yung pinaka take away nila. Sometimes kasi kahit pa mag 5 days, 10 days, naalang yung mga pipila ka mga eto talagang nag-strike sa ako. And that's very important when we ask after a week. Unsa gyud no? Mga ingana. And then we also then ask our CDO mentors or mentees to please share any status. Ato ang gusto na dili ma-pressure nga dapat na agyoy grabe na progress, no? Ano ba, kahit nag-struggle, ang ko hantod, pwede gyapon mag-share hantod karon actually naglisod gyapon ko asa ka part dari. So when we are honest manggod, your mentor may be able to really help. They cannot help if dili ta honest. No? So kung asa dito wala na to na-identify because our mentor may see, why not we start from this part lang? No? So but if naamoy nakuha gyud na katuba gusto gid nako ni pero lisod lagi kay ba kay flexible learning manggod mga ana, or we can start from the syllabus or what. So for our CDO mentees, ano po ba ang status in terms of employing any concepts, topics, strategies learned in CDIO training in your teaching learning activities, because this will be the next step for our new mentees, no? So makita nila kay mao man ni inyong una i-identify last time. But of course, important is we write on the action plan notes. This is for all mentees. We will get this also from our mentors, no? So please, I'm going to send in chat the Microsoft Word where you are going to put in your your action plan notes, because everything should be written so that the next session we have something that we are going to take off from. Okay, so I'm going to share that before we but here's the ideal mentee or our request, no? Sana po we are eager to learn, no, and we admit that we need to improve. Ability and willingness to work as a team player. Please be patient, be a risk taker. Ito talagang pinaka gusto nato sa inyo, mga innovative, no? Kanang ako na nang sulayan. Then kung masayop ko, then masayop. And have that positive attitude, no? It's the same as my advice in one of my, when the first time we were trying to send in an international conference in London, no? Ano ko sa mga friends sa Xavier, ano ko sa USTP. Let's submit. And then ang replies ako ang what if dili ta madawat? ako ra yung reply kay kung dili ta nadawat din kabalo day ta nga dili day na day tay kailangan usabon sa ato ang paper. Of course nadawat me were like two only two groups or papers na Filipino in London. So kiyapon kay to pero nakiyap yung mga times nga wala mi nadawat. So ay kailangan i-improve. So it's ingana lang, take the risk. We request the mentors to be an active listener. Why am I discussing this even nga na ang present sa mentee? Because again, you will be mentors. No? Brief notes to keep focus. Motong naagyo tayo mga discussion points para usahay mo liko gamay because naay murag background resulti nagyapon tayo focus, no? And in the group, let's not be afraid to be silent. Part of the communication is the silence. No, wala tayo kabalon sa unsa isunod ani, no? Na and we also not interrupt our mentee. We also be mindful of our body language. Session, please open all your ano and show our colleagues now we are really listening even if we are in Zoom. And nodding is helpful and saying yes and I agree, mga ana is really going to help our colleagues. Someone is listening to them. We summarize at the end, we suspend judgment, no? Na ay mag-share nga, so kung yung kay ko sa kumay estudyante, gusto na ko sila luukon, wala na tayo ka ng judgment na, kabad-an ninyo, no? Kay usahay, karon lang siguro na siya and very helpful ang kanang naay naminaw sa nga wala sila na judge. Let's provide constructive feedback and very important, let's define objectives and put everything on action plan. Okay, so let's agree to listen and understand one another and show true interest in what the other person is sharing and shows respect of the other person and for the views that they express. Let's be honest as well. So ito talaga yung ating discussion points, no? So before we go to the next to the session, I will send, no, to everyone in the meeting the file. May I know if you already received your files from last time? I asked our CiTL staff to send to you privately your your katong inyong gipang kuanan, inyong gipang gipang answeran last time. Na okay ba na send ba, Carl, Wilfred, and Leia to them? May I know? Yes, ma'am, na-send na po. Okay. So, na-receive ba sa tanan CDO mentees ang inyong mga nganong na ako'y discussion network disconnect ako. Let me see. Sometimes when the file is open, dili na niya i-send, no? Sige po, session, discussion session. Out there. Discussion point CDO sent. Okay, so please in that na duha siya, no, in that paper. Okay, let me just share that. Okay, so natay part diri na pang new mentee, and for our new mentee ang first two boxes, and then for our CDO mentees any status, please write that. You can send it to CiTL, CC your mentors, but mentors ultimately we will get it from you ang kanina file because we're filing it in one folder, no, for your group lang. So that we will see kung nagpa-progress tayo, no, after a decade, char. After several sessions, we look at if we are helping, if we have been doing if naabagid sa progress ang ato ang mentorship. Okay? Are you seeing the Microsoft Word that I sent? You do. Okay, so once again, we will do that. Okay. Here. So everything madiscusan, you write it on the action plan. No? Kung unsay maagrihan ninyo, unsay imong na-share sa sa imong mentor, unsa inyong na-discussan, you write it there. Og unsa din ang imong mga plano. O katong na-agree gid ninyo, nakaibot ang na plano pero katong na-agree nga okay ninyong duha sa imong mentor. Again, last time we said the mentors may also may be invited in your or you can record your session with your students, or unsa ba kaha, you can also share the output of your student, which is a result of your CDIO training or CDIO application of some concepts of CDIO. Yun. Okay, so with that, we will proceed to breakout sessions, but this is only 55 minutes. We go back to the plenary after 55 minutes. Dear mentors, please, 55 minutes. But if there's a need to extend 5 or 10, please let us know. But we work on this time. Okay, mentors? All right. So can I see a thumbs up from our mentors if everything is okay? Because there are only 3. Our mentors. Okay na ba si Ma'am Eileen, Sir Lloyd, Sir Rogin? Okay po ba, mentors? Are there any clarifications po, mentors? Wala na? Okay na po ba ta?
Okay na, Ma'am Fee.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Rogin, are you here?
Kaya.
Okay,
Okay,
kayo.
kayo.
Okay, we'll be back in after 55 minutes here, ha? Again, everything should be written on the document kung ano ang nasabutan. Okay? So,
Ma'am, nakapag-message sa FB.
naakay gi-message sa Facebook. Kinsa ni?
Eileen, ma'am.
Okay.
Chika lang na, ma'am. Kay excited lang po mo, chika.
Oo. Ba? Sige po. Okay, go. So, we'll proceed to the breakout rooms. Nanay, mahang kauban dire. Kamusta inyong discussion, Sir Rogin?
Okay na, ma'am. Okay na, ma'am.
Hello. Mayong hapon ayong buntag mga
Buntag paloy.
Ayong buntag. Tabian kayo si Sir Jasper, motong na delay may Jasper Jimentesa, tabian kayo motong na delay. Sorry disclaimer daan. Si Jasper Jimentesa ang, 'di ba Sir Jas?
Hello.
Nice kayo mong sharing, ma'am.
Sir Jasper, halata yun na paborito ka. Tignan, Sir Jasper, nga gusto na ni mo siya i-invite sa senior high.
Nana siya load, ma'am. Nana siya load karong next sem.
Sir Jasper,
Empowerment technologies.
Your teacher, Sir Sir Jasper, tuloy ka sa senior high ma-challenge, pero lami kayo magtudlo kaya pag senior high, maski bata pa sila. Buotan sad sila, nali mga challenge kay bata pa gyud sila. Pero malipay ka sa progress. Paspas man silang progress, Sir Lloyd, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Murag pagbago lang, Sir Jas. So, take the challenge, char lang.
Nagkuha na sila, ma'am. Nana sila yung mga plano, ma'am. Silang Ma'am Lenny, Ma'am Jem, Ma'am Jodilyn. And then, nakasugod na po silang Sir Jasper o si Ma'am Rosalie sa ilang mga baby steps nila.
Wow.
Stampaholic din kayo, ma'am. Grabe ka stampaholic. Sure.
Same sa akong group.
Dili. Ako rin pwede mag-story. Ako orang group.
Dili.
Talaga. Nice siya, ma'am. Sige, ako naman mag-chika eh. Murag part ba sa
Sige na,
program?
Sir Lloyd, for
Ma'am.
this time while we're waiting for Ma'am Eileen's group, may you share kung unsa ang nag-transpire sa session without really being detailed if dili willing ang imuhang
Kani, ma'am.
mentees to share, pero what transpired and what's the status and what's the progress?
Okay, ang majority ani is kuan jud kanang based on experience yun ma'am is gitagaan jud namo ma'am ug kuan ma'am corona ang taga panahon naguro kita ma'am ngano kay ang sa CDO is 5 ka adlaw pero sa ila 3 ka adlaw. Bang. Ang sa CDO kay murag dito itong na-recall na ko tong ningon jud si Ma'am Eileen, si Rojen ug si Sir Arvin nga ting snacks na pero ang mga taga panahon naguro kita kay ma'am snacks mo ma'am sir snacks mo okay ra ma'am ana ba ti kurso nada jud kayo they really appreciate the workshop daw kuno ma'am nga ang term is madugo but it's very noteworthy jud daw kuno it's a very noteworthy nga nga experience and then majority sa mo ang nag-transpire jud is pag-reflect nila is majority nga kuan I thought magud nga ang ganahan nila nga kuan ganahan nila nga common nga tubag sa uban is katang jigsaw ganahan ba sila sa jigsaw nga part nga katong what theory or what aspect nga mas nahimuot ka pero ang majority sa ilaha ma'am is persona ang pagsabot sa mga estudyante majority jud man persona nakadaog mo jud nga ganahan kami sa persona sir kay kuando kuno kanang it made us realize siguro nga mao jud siguro nga estudyante nga dugay kayo nakapasa sa kuan nakapasa sa mga subjects sa mga deliverables nya nag-share pa jud si Sir Jasper nga tingala siya nga nung sabaan kini nga estudyante badlongon kind of pero pag interview din ni Sir Jasper kay adapted lang jud dito siya wala siya family kuan ana ba so it makes us realize jud ba nga careful lang jud nga marag sometimes ang makita nato sa students is badlongon lang siya gaylom-hilom and then sometimes we conclude some insights nga kana wa di klaro bagsak ka bantay lang ka sa kuha but with the persona itself ba it helps us it helps us to remind ourselves nga you don't know their story and maybe it's just what you see is just the facade pero you don't see their struggle so siguro valuing persona is it's a very good concept pod sa kuan and then majority pod sila ma'am especially sa istorya nilang Ma'am Lenny nilang Ma'am Jude and then Ma'am Jem nga sugdan daw ko nila sa PIT paningkamutan nila nga sa isa ka PIT and then 3 ka subject pwede para ma-connect ang tanan ba para mas ma-minimize ang mga deliverables kay para mas makita ang connection sa mga subjects so sugdan jud ako nila daan sa kuan kanang PIT so kung natay multidisciplinary project dako ra makana siya nga scale sugdan nato sa multidisciplinary PIT may meaning atong PIT ana daw no right Ma'am Len so that's it I think and then just an addition pod I am ang akong ipastorya nga ako ang bagong downline ba jud dili downline bago na ako nga friend si Ma'am Lenny Ma'am Len right Ma'am Len downline jud mo mag networking di ba Ma'am Len can you reinforce some ma'am sa to gi-discuss na to ganina friend dili downline na downline sige
maybe the term is cascading no we're cascading from the very on top and then down to the grassroots or the way around. We are so blessed to have been given this training with Orquieta Campus, and we are so thankful to CiTL team for bringing this di man tanan new ideas giri-package siya dayon impressive kaayo kay nakutaw among mga utok nga sa kadugayng panahon nag-concentrate ra unta ani then nakutaw siya and then nag-emerge ang mga ideas so it's worthwhile nga kanang sharing bitaw nga kanang kanang mag-istorya bitaw nga with all murag heart and soul is put into it na inaana ba heart and soul naa dira ana so murag makapa makapakuan sa lift sa spirit and then kanang maka-broaden sa horizons nga mga ambisyon ta mo dream ta big for each of the campuses where we belong, that we can be instrumental in our own little way, pinaagi sa itong mga subjects and all, and then sharing ideas kay kuan man. It's one way of growing. So I believe nga we do not know everything, no matter how we try, but we do not know everything. So we need each one, to really put into our cup, to fill it up. But all we have to do is empty it first so that it will be filled little by little, day by day, as we really discharge our responsibilities, no matter how diverse, how multitasking ta, but praise God kay ang iyahang power and iyahang empowerment na sa matag usa. And it's good to know some people nga kana bitang willing gud sila nga dili bitaw i-confine sa ilang self ra ang knowledge and the expertise gi-share nila sa amo parang matakdan mi para kita tanan mo soar ang USTP no to the highest level in all ways. So mo expand di lang CDO nga tanan ana-ana no may mga major campuses, but kami appeal ni nga mga satellite campuses ug usa na ka butang ako gipasalamatan gyud. And then daghan kayong learnings, mayon jud ko daghan gyud kayong learnings no. Although kanang murag challenging kaayo kay kanang dili jud ko inana ka techno-savvy, pero I'm trying hard. Halag inong kong trying hard, copycat basta naning kamot in my own little way. No, anak, kay ingon man ko, dili ko kabalo, please help me. Moingon man ko, unsaon ni di ko kasulod or whatever. Dili na ko na igsapayan, basta kay makabalo ko. And then, it's good as an administrator nga naka-hands-on ko because I will understand unsa jud ay siya. Then saying, you do that, you do it, comply that, comply this. So, murag, it's a different thing. So karon naka-immerse ko, kabalo ko unsa ka tedious, unsa ka murag katuminog nag-nosebleed na ganit. Pero salamat sa Ginoo no nga nakakaya ra kay walay there's nothing too difficult for all the people that work hand in hand. So together we will achieve what we want to. We high together we will improve and together we will develop, and that's one marks a true USTPians rather. So salamat kayo that we belong here as a family. Thank you so much.
Yay. Kato lagi daw ko ng workshop number 5 lagi ma'am no ma'am, mga workshop number 5 ni Sir Rodin jud oy katong workshop number 5 daw ko nung pinakamadugo. Workshop number 5 #workshop number 5 kato bitong na problem-based learning katong
workshop
topic
number 5. We welcome back the group of Ma'am Eileen. Nakatawad gyud kasi naglami gyud ang discussion
dito
Ma'am Eileen.
Yes, ma'am, naglami gyud kaayo.
Oo. So we were talking about what transpired in the session. This is part of the debriefing. We heard from Sir Estampa and and Ma'am Lenny on their thoughts about unsa ang CDIO ug asa magsugod og baby steps and all that. So we heard na naanay nasugdan ang mga CDIO sa CDO and nag-share man pud og plano ang mga bag-ong new mentees nato no. Sir Rogin sa imong group, kamusta ang unsa man ang mga, can you share unsa ang overview lang sa plan sa bag-o na mentees?
Yes, ma'am. Usually sa ILA is they are naman on the part naman sa ending naman sa semester karon. So ang sa uban they are planning it to put in their sa ilang assessment na part sa ilang finals, and kana siya they are going to have the assessment nga katong using the CDIOA as well as katong most of them really kaning more on focus on katong pag-share nila is on the persona aspect kana gyud no, and how they are going to especially karon nga pandemic nga karon nga time. So the persona itself, how they map with the students nga na share kanina from CDO ni Sir Harvey sa amo na ina na ang iyang gihimo sa iyang klase, not merely on katong mga giingon pa nato nga mga flip classroom, mga jigsaw, but kana ang iyang pinaginauna because gusto niya nga ma-feel nga kanang kanang maanad siya ana nga nga perspective nga kanang pagpaghimo ina na ang iyang gusto mahitabo so sa iyang klase. And we're happy for that output nila na even though gagmay lang i-share po kanina ni Sir sa amo from Sir Guerrero nga gagmay lang sa iyang part is like project based man siya, but hinay lang dili pa tanan, but hinagagmay lang nga step is Sir Apalisok pod sa iyang sa iyang klase nga na siya ginagi-applyan sa iyang katong concept niya, katong think field niya nga gigay siya sa iyang so sa pag-design niya sa iyang activities muna to ayang ginagamit sa iyang kuan. So kana siya daghan din ako ko si Ma'am Petal nga mo murag og champion pa na mas champion kay halos
Gi-career?
mura gi-career na tanan. So
Ganahan
sila.
tayo ng mga gina-career,
So
no? Passionate,
kana nga
makatakod
ako.
ang virus sa passion.
Oo, so kana siya gapanakod malawang ganyan sa ilang ilang mo kay ka-pressure ka Ma'am Petal kay dugay na siya nga si DIO. Iyan na lang ginakuan. So ana ang ilahang kuan sa amo nga kuan. Ang kanil kung sa amo mga new nga kuan, they see the kuan. They see really the kaning the need the kanang importance of CDIO sa ilang klase, especially kaning uban they are planning to immediate nila katong mga na kuan ni na-encourage sila ni Ma'am Petal nga magamit og flip classroom katong mga jigsaw. Those are kung nga ilang pwede magamit nila karon. And even si Ma'am Roa shared also to us regarding the MVP nga ilang ganahan sila. They're planning that one sa ilang kuan not merely sa tanang subject yun but pipila lang siguro mga subject na lang ilang i-combine to create that MVP. So muna ang ilahang kuan karon and they're happy with this race group. Gisir ni Sir Tari nga nagpasalamat siya nga nagkuhan siya, naka-appeal siya sa training as well as si Ma'am Kwan pod, si Ma'am Roa pod, nga gikan siya sa NMC, naka-share man sa una ni Sir Glenn nga regarding sa CDIO and nakaingon siya nga nakauna pa din ko training sa ila sa CDIO sa kung pagkapakanin niya sa USTP. So kana they're happy with this kuan and kana pod mostly sa ako from panahon ng Orketa are new faculty and they are looking forward to learn from this experience sa kuan. So unang gingon ako nga ni Sir Guerrero ganina nga sir, hindi ka nag-iisa, naay kauban nimo karon. Anate from Orketa ang panahon nga mga new faculty pod.
Oo, nga bago kayo.
Oo, nga mga bago pagig kayo. Ingon pa ganyan na ni kuan di Ma'am Tagon nga mura sila og kanang bad paper nga clean pa na po na kayo. So kana sa and they are murag ang naka-first pagsulat sa ila karon ang CDIO pag yun. So ana. So kana we are happy with that kung ano nga CDIO pag yun ang first and hopefully we're looking forward nga sa next nga mo nga mga kuan nagplano kami sa mga grupo nga every other week may mag-discuss mag-met online. So kana hopefully we will also have their sharing sa ilang mga experiences sa ilang nakabuhat na sa ilang kuan. And kana dili man kailangan nga dako gyud, hinahinay lang. Gagmay but sa kanunay wala man na among kuan.
Ang key is the consistency, no?
Yes,
Sir Roger, no? Ang key is the consistency.
Oo, consistency lang sa pagkuan. Dili kailangan nga dako kayo mag-apply but kinagmay lang siya. Nga pa nasa consistent lang ka sa application. So kana lang siguro ako ma-share.
Balikin yan ang mga naay ka ng murag bag-o kaayo kay kaluman ta nga kanang lamunon usahay sa state kay ano wala na guide.
Yes, oo.
Salamat Sir Roger sa sharing. May we ask from sa grupo ni Ma'am Eileen na ay bag-o na mentee, Ma'am Eileen, na you can ask na unsa iyahang very short lang unsa iyahang feeling during this session
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Actually, naagad sila, ma'am.
with you in the group.
Yes. Si Ma'am Dayan is very new, and then she mentioned, ma'am, kanina when we have our discussion, no, na before ko na when wala pa siya sa CDIO, no, nga naka-join sa seminar is kuan yun siya kanang focus yun siya sa iyahang self. Kanang traditional yun kay nga pagka faculty ba or teacher ba nga ako ang faculty, ako ang masunod. Mga gyud daw yang iyahang una-una, the same with si Sir Mark mo sa iyang gi-mention, but after nga listening and joining this CDIO workshop, they realize nga it's not about me all the time. It should be kanang have idea from the students. So nindo na to siya kana na sila yung mga plano-plano kung sa ilang pagbuhaton wherein si ma'am asa si kuan ba kay ma'am kanang ang ilahang internet ra ba kay nagka mo tong usay nagka nga ba kay tungod sa internet ka connection nila ni Ma'am Diana said, no. So can we hear from Ma'am April po nga to share since nga she is very new yun kay Ma'am about CDIO. Yeah, murag nakuha na yun siya, murag kanan na-excite sad siya applying some of the strategies niya. Nakahuna-una na siya nga mag-conduct daw siya og katong debate sa ilahang nga klase. Kinangutan ako sa iya ma'am kung naka-perform na baka ana before ma'am. Ingon siya nga wala pa yun daw, aya pa siya nakahuna-una. Ma'am Dayan, pwede po paki-share po. Si Ma'am April ay akong tawag sa iya ma'am kay naman si Ma'am Diana. Yeah, si April Dayan Ma'am April ay akong tawag sa iya. Yes, Ma'am April po.
Okay, so good morning everybody. So Kulbaan ko.
How do you feel with the session? What is
So,
your ano? Ang sama na yung debate.
Okay, so during the mentoring session po, I aside from having a feeling of belongingness to a group, I'm very much happy because I learned a lot from my group mates, no, their insights, which are very helpful to me as well, because aside from kanang medyo traditional gid pud ko at some point, CDIO is actually a game changer for me because napaday ko other options, no, aside from using the traditional ones, no, from strategizing bitaw in terms of dealing with my students and things like that nga daghan pagid ay kog options and it has opened a wider range of opportunities for me. That's why happy ko, and at the same time kanang sense of being open bitaw with my opinions, and kanang I felt so validated nga ingon ana, and shared feelings bitaw. I have known nga we have also shared the same sentiments ingon ana. Wow. And working towards kind of bitong a more productive and a more collaborative way of teaching. So happy ko because of this. So thank you so much to everybody.
Salamat Ma'am Dayan. That's hearing from our bagong recruit sa kulto. Salamat kay sa tanan. So we just have few reminders lang. Number one, submit ninyo inyong response to the discussion points to your mentors. May we hear a heads up? Mentors, did you receive the action plan? Sir Lloyd, Sir Rogin, Eileen?
I-send pa nila, ma'am. Katong Microsoft Word. I-send
Ma'am,
pa nila
I'm using cellphone only.
Okay.
Mga
Sige
later
po.
na po.
Dili kailangan, wala problema Ma'am Diana. Dili kailangan murag ga-respond og essay ha. Pwede ra na siya bullet because we just wanna put it on paper kung unsa so that pag sunod na to na discussion naatay murag take off and always kung mao nito tong na-discussan na to, no? So mga ana lang nga mga kuan, mga wala man gyud mo check, wala man mo check ana kung wrong or correct, because we are all professionals and we all know na kuan siya kanang it's a collegial sharing and all that. So hindi tayo nagpe-pressurean with each other, but we're inspiring and we're journeying with one another. That's what this mentoring coaching session is all about. So we're now, so number one, please send that to your and then second, sana nagsabot mo kung just what Rogin have shared, na amoy sabot kung follow-upan, kung kumustahan, may mga chat group, okay lang ba na ma-remind mo sa inyohang then kung naamoy madumduman, just like I don't know, na gusto niyo i-share, please share to your mentor, kasi diri man kay no judgments man din kung unsa lang inyong i-share. Kung naglisod, kung nalipay, kung na-inspire, kung gusto mo push or ing ana, diri siya nga third, so we will then schedule the next sessions kahit hope okay lang kahit murag bakasyon naman by June and July sa faculty, no? Pero kung designated mo, murag medyo walay bakasyon na nauso, pero sana you can you can still join 2 or 3 sessions as we prepare for the next school year, no? Magsugod man sa syllabus na ana unsay isulod, and then another is maybe you can have a session where na-identify na sa mga mentors kung kinsa tong murag potential to imong gikuan imong gi-share nga pwede makakuan gyapon sa uban, maka help na unsaon gyud sa uban makahatag og idea on CDIO. So we can have a sharing CDIO experience on implementing CDIO concepts and all that. So your mentors will identify that as well nga unsa para makashare pod sa others, no? So sana nakuha na siya ng mga kuan. Okay? So salamat, and there are just we are showing the CDIO video once again. And then after the CDIO, there's something that we want to share also, very short video on something that we can look forward for December. So may we ask our CITL staff to show the video on CDIO?
Basically, the CDIO is originated on the practice of engineering, from conceiving, designing, implementing, and operating. Throughout the years, this CDIO has been also innovating, has been transforming in such a way that it can be applied to different programs. Now, the CDIO is basically a framework that can be adopted on how we are going to, especially to implement the OBE.
Nice that they're going to evaluate your existing program, identify areas where CDIO can be applied. So I'm sure that you're already immersed in your program and you know you're trying to you need to evaluate, no? Whether your program is and what areas can you apply CDIO.
Aspirant teachers, dili lang ta public school teachers. Supposedly dapat ang nagkuha ani nga kurso ilang if foresee nga di naman ko pwede may mong public teacher, pwede may kumahimo dahil homeschool teacher.
And then ang iyang deeply statement kay I need to strive to get it on time, and then I need to practice solving on my own.
And then for our week 2, we'll be having brainstorming. So our students will be asked to brainstorm what program are they going to propose for a certain community.
Thank you. Sige, we'll have something. So that was our journey. The first step lang sa gyud nga journey, no, the CDIO training. and then we'll see how we progress in the coaching mentoring. But we want to share with you something that CITL is excited about for December 2021. Please show the video for that. That was just the teaser, no? Something we are excited for December 2021, the USTP Teaching Excellence Awards. We're showing that on social media, but we're showing that first to CDIO champions. So kamo lang sa una adto, no? We're sharing that with people special to CATL first. So we would like to say thank you for this morning session. Salamat sa inyong oras. We really appreciate your being with us, you're sharing your journey, you're being open and sharing your heart as well. No, we would like to request everyone to please turn on the video for our documentation. We hope that you have registered for the attendance. No? Kung wala pa, pwede pa muapas. Can we ask everyone to please turn on the video? And then we'd like to ask everyone to also evaluate the session. No? We would like to hear from you. Ano pang ang gusto ninyo? Pwede pa nato siya i-change ang format and all that. The evaluation is on the chat. Kung wala pa maka-evaluate, mangulit ang amo ang staff ha sa inyo ha. So, na-turn on, nabatanan ang video. Kinsa pa oh yeah. Salamat. Pwede po mahayag-hayag gamay Ma'am Gemaline, no? Na Sir Leonard yata ni? Wala pa na turn on, basig walay video no, Sir Len. There, we're complete. There, so, kinsa Manila, medyo ngit-ngiton si ano. Ba? Okay. Okay? Ma'am Vera, pwede po ba ma-on? Ma'am Diana, pwede po mo plus star? Ang registration, Ma'am Rosalie, we will send. No, mas okay siguro, no, that the evaluation and the registration will be sent via email. Okay, so pwede na po ba mo plaster sa kadjut lang sa giwod kay para ma-post ang tarong sa video. Okay, so Carl and Wilfred in 1, 2, 3. Click, click, click. Pamain palihog. Okay na po ba? We will send the registration as well, the evaluation link to your email, ha? Okay, Sir Arvin says it's okay. So, thank you very much once again and God bless sa inyo. Salamat karon na oras, ha? We are also sending the screenshot of this session. Salamat po. God bless everyone. We thank you and we welcome the CDIO champions. And our dear CDIO master trainers and mentors.
Thank you. Amping sa tanan.
Goodbye. Please stay safe, guys. Please lang yun. Dili kayo maglakaw-lakaw, ha? Salamat. Bye. God bless everyone.
God bless everyone.
Bye. Sir A, bye-bye. Thank you. Sir,
Bye. Ma'am D.
Jean, Sir, Ma'am Eileen, bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you po, everyone.
Doc, bye-bye.
Bye, Ma'am Lenny.
Thank you.
Bye, Ma'am